Well, it is going to be a great weekend outside, but there are some amazing indoor activities to take in as well.
Sean Collier is here with his weekend guide. And Sean, we had two of the elders from Book of Mormon here yesterday in studio. Did you have a chance to see the show?
I saw the show Tuesday night.
Yeah.
I had never seen Book of Mormon before. I know it's one of the longest running musicals in Broadway history, and it's so acclaimed. I just never had a chance to see it. I was blown away.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
By it's so funny, it's so fun, and just energetic. I can't think of any better way to describe it. It's like uplifting just in how energized you will be watching it. It's such a great time. When this ended, the audience roared.
Oh, that's
it wasn't
great.
just the standing ovation. Oh yes, very good.
Right.
Like people
Yeah!
jumped out of their
Yeah.
seat and cheered.
And
So-
that runs for the weekend.
And you laugh the whole time, but really at the end of it, you realize how much of it is about love.
Of course.
And it really I think
Yes.
it gets you. All right.
Adults only. Let there
Well,
be
yeah,
no mistake.
That's
Yes.
true.
Very
Adults
R-rated,
only.
but
That's very
great
important.
show, great
All right, let's talk about music, and let's talk about the kind of music where you want to hit the dance floor.
Yes, and this requires some instructions when you buy your tickets to see Trombone Shorty on Orleans Avenue at the Roxy and Theater in McKees Rocks tomorrow night. If you're not familiar with Trombone Shorty, he has been performing that kind of hybrid of funk and jazz and soul and rock associated with a lot of more modern New Orleans artists. Since he was 6 years old, he was first on stage with Bo Diddley when he was 6.
wow.
And since then has collaborated with too many artists to mention. If you are familiar, you know what a great show you're going to get and why so many artists, Grammy-winning artists, the best people in the world, want to perform with him. Now at the Roxy, and you have a choice. I don't know if you've been there before.
So fun.
It's a great venue.
Great venue.
You can go get floor tickets and be standing on the floor, or there are seats. There's seats on the second tier where you can sit and watch the show. This is not the one for the seats. You are going to be dancing. You are going to want to move. So
Yeah.
get that floor ticket and have a great time tomorrow night.
Moving in a different way, we have dog yoga. I worry about the accidents, but maybe I'm wrong.
Well, it depends on how solid you are at your yoga. Do you do your positions without falling over? Then this might be for you. Try not to collapse onto your dog. But I think they'll be fine. See, look, the dog wants, if you have this happens with Mary Beth and Peanut all the time. She'll do some yoga at home, and Peanut will crawl right there.
So cute.
The dogs just want to be near you and they do their little stretches, and you see why it's called a downward-facing dog. This is at Salty Paws in Lawrenceville. Salty Paws
So
is the
cute.
dog ice cream parlor right on Butler Street in Lawrenceville. We took Peanut there for his Gotcha Day. You can get a little bowl of ice cream for your dog, and Saturday morning you can take a yoga class with some stretching and massage for your dog as well. They do need you to register in advance. You can find the link and go to their Facebook page, but what a great morning
That's
out.
fun.
Yoga always is a great way to start your weekend. How much better
When
with
your dog,
furry friend
yeah.
crawling underneath you.
I keep learning things about my own neighborhood from you.
That's right.
You didn't know about Salty
Bill, and
Paws?
I didn't know about this
Oh, it's
place.
fantastic. Yeah, and it's like an ice cream parlor. You pick the flavor and the toppings, and they put it in a little dog bowl for your
Now, can you get
furry
ice cream
friend.
for yourself, or is it just for the dog?
just for the dog.
Oh,
There are
okay.
plenty
All
of
right.
places for you to
That's
get ice
right.
cream.
Oh,
This
that's true.
is for $5.
Right. All right, and we're going to wrap things up with some comedy, right?
Yes, an up-and-coming comic and storyteller, Melanie White. You see her right there. She told this story that became this show through City of Asylum, one of their storytelling evenings. And it developed into this show, The Moms Are All Right. Well, this was accepted into a festival of one-person shows in New York. She's taking it to New York
Wow.
in about a month, but this weekend she will be testing it out at Carnegie Stage, one of my favorite venues, very intimate, very right up and close with the show. So go support a local comic and storyteller who is bound for New York.
I wonder if that's supposed to be sarcastic, because I'm not sure that the moms are all right.
The
but
moms are not always all right, but in the end, the moms are all right.
We're working on it.
Not moment to moment, but in the long run.
Thanks, Sean.
Thank
Thanks, Sean. And remember, you can catch Sean's Weekend Guide each Thursday right here on PTL and in Pittsburgh Magazine online.